Why are you always broke while they're not? Let's be honest. If your wallet had a heartbeat, it flatlined months ago. You're skipping lattes, cutting coupons, and budgeting so hard you can smell numbers in your dreams. But no matter how many finance gurus you follow, your net worth still looks like it's in witness protection. Meanwhile, rich people? They're busy sipping gold-flaked coffee on private jets, investing in startups that sell air, literally, and watching their money reproduce like rabbits on steroids. So what gives? The truth is they know a few clever tricks that you don't. Not just saving more, not just investing early. We're talking full-blown life hacks for wealth that are legal, sneaky, and low-key genius. And today we're pulling back the velvet curtain, the credit card hack that pays them to spend. Let's start with something that ruins most people's lives: credit cards. For the average person, a credit card is a debt trap, a shiny piece of plastic that whispers, "You deserve it," right before it pushes you into financial quicksand. But for the wealthy, it's a rewards machine. They're not just swiping for convenience, they're playing the system. High-end cards like the Amex Platinum or Chase Sapphire Reserve come with perks that sound like fantasy fiction lounge access. 5 times points on travel, concierge service, travel insurance, and even elite hotel status. And get this, they never pay interest. Why? Because they pay off the full balance every month. They use the bank's money temporarily, rack up the rewards, and walk away with points worth thousands, all without paying a dime in fees. Even better, they game sign-up bonuses. Spend $4,000 in 3 months and get 100,000 points. That's a $1,000 vacation, all for buying things they were going to buy anyway. Moral of the story? The rich don't avoid credit cards. They've just figured out how to make them bow down like financial servants. The sneaky way they borrow money at 0% interest. Let's talk borrowing. The poor beg for it. The rich finesse it. When you need money, you go to the bank, fill out 19 forms, sacrifice a goat, and pray they approve you for a loan with interest that could fund a small country. The rich, they borrow against their assets, and sometimes pay 0 interest. Welcome to the magical world of a securities-backed line of credit, or SBLOC. Basically, instead of selling their investments, which triggers taxes, they borrow against them. Their stock portfolio stays intact, continues growing, and they get tax-free liquidity to do whatever they want. Buy a house, invest in more assets, or just flex. And the best part? It's super low interest, sometimes 1 to 3%, sometimes nothing at all. Why sell Apple stock and pay 15 to 20% capital gains tax when you can just borrow against it at 2% and let the stock keep growing? Oh, and if they're real estate fans, they pull the same move with property. A cash-out refinance turns a house into an ATM, but a classy ATM with crown molding. Meanwhile, the rest of us are over here paying 20% on credit cards and 6.9% on used Toyotas. They automate wealth while you automate Netflix payments. You've got your gym membership on autopay. You forgot about that meditation app charging $9.99 a month for vibrations. Your Spotify subscription renews like clockwork. The rich? They automate wealth instead. Every month, like magic, a chunk of their income goes straight into investments. Index funds, ETFs, Roth IRAs, 401(k)s. No emotion. No should I wait until the market's down? Drama. It's robotic, boring, and incredibly effective. They've created a system where their future gets funded before they even have a chance to waste that money on Uber Eats or LED dog collars. Some use a trick called pay yourself first. Instead of saving what's left over, they invest first, and then live off the rest. Meanwhile, most people do the reverse. They spend first and save never. Want to join the club? Set up automatic transfers the day after payday. Treat your investment account like it's the IRS, unavoidable and inevitable. That's how the rich build wealth in their sleep. While you're dreaming about winning the lottery, they're quietly compounding interest like it's their side hustle. They hide their money in plain sight. Real estate edition. Real estate isn't just about buy low, sell high. For the wealthy, it's a money ninja. Why do you think billionaires are hoarding farmland, apartment buildings, and beach houses they don't even visit? It's not a hobby, it's a strategy. Real estate provides leverage, using $100,000 to control a $500,000 property. Appreciation, homes tend to go up in value. cash flow, tenants pay rent, which is basically your mortgage, and tax benefits with depreciation, 1031 exchanges, and property deductions. It's like a legal cheat code. And when they need more cash, they don't sell. They refinance and borrow tax-free. Rinse and repeat. Real estate is how the rich legally launder wealth into more wealth. It's monopoly. But instead of jail, there's tax breaks. And instead of free parking, there's passive income. They treat time like currency and buy it back. Time is money, but more importantly, time is leverage. While you're doing your own taxes, cooking your own meals, and deep cleaning your bathroom on Saturday nights, the rich are buying back their time. They outsource anything that isn't high ROI. Cleaning, assistant, laundry, service, taxes, CPA, grocery shopping, app. Their goal is to focus only on what multiplies income, not what burns it. You don't need to be a millionaire to start. Can't afford a personal chef? Cool. Try a meal prep service that saves you 6 hours a week. Spend that time building a side hustle, networking, or leveling up your skills. Remember, if you're spending your time saving money, you might be stepping over dollars to pick up pennies. The rich spend money to buy time, and then spend that time making more money. It's like compound interest, but for productivity. At the end of the day, every hack we just revealed has one thing in common: mindset. The rich don't see money as a prize. They see it as a tool, something to be used strategically, ruthlessly, and without emotion. They play offense, not defense. They think about leverage, automation, and scale. They don't hoard money, they deploy it. And the good news? You don't have to be rich to start thinking like the rich. You just need to change your operating system. So stop playing checkers with your finances while the rich are out here playing four-dimensional chess. Start hacking the system, play smarter, and maybe one day, you'll be the one hiding your own sneaky wealth tricks from the rest of us. And when that happens, just remember who told you first.